Visual real space curators here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly import objects that are not in Archicad and you like to have them in your Archicad project. So for example, this right here, this is an art piece I'm doing for an interior scene. I also have this art piece here. I have this furniture here. So these are not all in Archicad, but I quite like them in my project. So what do I do? Including these console tables, they are not there. So what you do, you're going to head to a website called SketchUp. It's called 3D Warehouse. Once you're in 3D Warehouse, all you need to do is come, sign up. They'll ask you to sign in. Of course, signing in is free. Signing up is free. So you sign up, you register with your email, and then once you're done, you will need also what we call a SketchUp. So you'll need SketchUp since you're downloading them from the warehouse of SketchUp. So here on my screen, I have SketchUp 2022. It's what I use for importing my objects into Archicad. So uh, I at this point, I'm sure you either have to look for a video to install SketchUp. I might do that later on. But for now, let's look at importing these objects. So what you do, you come to 3D Warehouse. This is the interface, how it looks like. So 3D Warehouse has a lot of objects, So you come and search what you want. So if I need a wall art, I'll just type in the word wall art, hit enter. So they bring you different categories of wall arts. So one thing you need to be aware of, don't always download objects which are so heavy. Now, like this is 16 MBs, it might slow down your process when you're importing it into Archicad. So what you want to do is look for uh, objects that are actually smaller in size. So for example, this object here is about 596 KB, so that's going to be so light and it can work perfectly for that's if your a PC or computer system is not so high end, then you just go for the small sized our items. And then there's also what we call collections here. When you come under collections, actually you find high quality uh, uh, objects. Now, like here, you have these ones are in. They show you the number of models in one collection. So under collections, they are mostly high quality stuff. That's what you can get. So after downloading that, of course, downloading is easy. Let's say I'm just downloading this one of 401 KB. I'll click on it. If you click on it, you have an option of viewing it in 2D, or you can go and do a 3D preview before you actually download it. So if you have a stable internet, that's so good, and the object is not so heavy, it will take a just like some seconds. It loads, then you have it in your 3D view. So they put for you a human to also scale and see the size, how high and how wide it is. So after seeing this, and if you're okay with it, you just click on download. Then you download a SketchUp file. Once you download it, let's say I've downloaded this one, I'll just save it to wherever I've been saving items before. I click OK. And then when you come and check on it, it's actually here. So what you need to do next is go to SketchUp, open your SketchUp, which is here. I already have it open, so I'll just open this. Then I already have some item here imported. All I can do is let me just delete this. Uh, all right, now let me just do it from scratch because there's a way you do it. So after you've installed your SketchUp, it will ask you to always sign in. You sign in with the account you opened, and then when you reach here, you need to select the correct units you use for whatever region you are in. I'm in Uganda, so we use millimeters. I think that's the British standard of measurement, something of that kind. So I'll make sure that I click on architectural millimeters. So my SketchUp will open, and once it has opened, I can delete this person. Then I'll go to my folder where I downloaded that stuff from. I just drag it into SketchUp. After dragging it to SketchUp, bring it here, and then of course you may not need this person. Of course, we don't need this person. So all you do is right click and click explode. So once you have exploded, come up here, choose this select tool, select that person, delete her away. Now you have this. You could choose to move this into the center. I think move is this. I'm not a SketchUp person, but I think that's it. All right, so what you need to do is now you come to File, Save As. Now you choose where you want to save it to. This time I'll save it around here. So you can label it. I'm going to call it Artwork 3. Let me just call it Artwork 03. What you need what you need to do is when you're saving this, make sure you save it as a SketchUp model, because now I'm using Archicad 26, so I'm going to save this as SketchUp file 2019. Good. If you're using Archicad 23, 22, and below, I think the best way to save it is in as SketchUp file 2013. So once you do it that way, you'll be able to import it easily into your Archicad project. So good. Let me go ahead and save this. So I'll head straight back into my Archicad. I go on my floor plan, and then this is my floor plan. I will just come to my folder wherever I saved it. Artwork 03 is here. So I'll just drag it into Archicad. Click, it has come. So I'll place it where I want to place it. I want it in this position. So once you bring it into Archicad, you actually have few options to play around with it, which include resizing it. I don't think you can do much to change the color and all that. But in case you need to do that, then you need to go straight into your rendering software. That's why you can edit it from. So if I check it in the 3D, it has actually come in the other way around. So I'll select it on plan view. I mirror it. Okay, so I have it there mirrored, and then I want to fit it in the space. Then when I check in my 3D, it's there, but it's still huge. So I need to put it right in between here. What I will do, I'll just find out how big my space there is. So if I measure, clicking on the M tool, up to here, I have about 900. So I can make it, okay, this was just for example. So I'll just make it width, I'll just do 500 by a height of, let me give it a height of 800. And then I'm going to offset it from the ground to be also 800 millimeters high. I hit enter. So when I come back to my 3D, I have something like this in that space. But of course, I would like it to be aligning with this other one. So I'll click Ctrl D, bring it up to this level. The reason why I'm doing this is down here, I plan to put some plants. So yeah, that's how you bring in your objects so easily into Archicad from 3D Warehouse. I hope this video helped you. Follow and maybe come back for subsequent videos. I normally do easy videos of less than 10 minutes. So thank you.